Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am back with a Christmas cake hack. Well, not as much of a hack, it's just the way I decorate my Christmas cake. We don't like icing and marzipan in this house, so I choose to decorate mine with nuts and fruit and things like that. So I've got 3 cakes and I have got a bit of a confession. I didn't even make the cakes. So these are the Aldi Specialty Selected range and they're the rich fruit cake, and I bought 3 of those. 2 of them I'm going to be gifting, and one is for ourselves. So the 2 I'm going to be, one for myself, I've been feeding with alcohol, and the other one that I'm going to gift, I've been feeding with alcohol. So I'm just using Tesco's brandy, and just kind of for the last couple of weeks I've just been sort of putting a few holes in and just feeding them with alcohol every few days just to make them nice and moist. The 3rd one is for somebody that doesn't like alcohol, doesn't drink, so I just like put a little bit on the top, and then I just use the back of a spoon and kind of spread it around, which I have here, and it just kind of drains down the holes, and it's just going to make it nice and moist for when I do decorate these ones. So today I'm just going to be showing you how I decorate the non-alcohol one, and I'm just going to let these I'll probably feed them another couple of times before Christmas, maybe another, I don't know, 2 or 3 times, and then maybe decorate them the back end of next week or something like that. So yeah, so I'm just kind of a little bit of the Tesco's brandy, that's all I'm using for that. So now I can wrap these back up and just leave them for another few days, and then I'll come back to them and give them another little glug of brandy. So for today I'm going to be using some apricot jam, I'm going to be using some cherries. So these are the things I'm going to be decorating my cake with. I am going to be using chocolate as well, and I'm going to be using milk chocolate, dark chocolate and white chocolate. So I'm going to be using some glazed cherries, I'm going to be using some pecans, some Brazil nuts, not them, I'm going to be using some dates and some apricots. So those are the things I'm going to be using. So we'll get started. So first things first, I need to melt the chocolate. So I've gone ahead and I've melted some milk, dark and white chocolate, and I'm going to half dip some of the fruit. I'm not going to do the whole thing. And then I'll just pop these in the fridge to let these dry. So the fruit nut is all dried now. I've had it in the fridge overnight in a Tupperware tub. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to glaze it using some of this luster dust. So I've got it in gold and silver. I'm just going to be applying that with just a little fan brush. But firstly I need to melt down some apricot jam. I'm going to be using that for a glaze. I'm also going to be using it as like a glue to stick all the fruit nuts together. So I'm going to take a couple of spoonfuls of that and pop it in the microwave to melt it down. Whilst that's melting down, I can then start on the luster on the fruit. maybe about that much. Just pop that in the microwave for a minute or so, not even that. And whilst that's melting, I'm now going to dust, so I'll just pop those there. So I'll just show you. So that is what the silver looks like, and that's the gold. I'm not going to do all of them, I'm just going to kind of do a few. Oh, it's going to be all over the plate, but so be it. Do a few silvers. Does make it look really pretty actually. I think I might have overdone that jam there. I forgot about it. I'll see if this shows up on the white chocolate. I don't think it will. Oh, it does actually. It gives it, especially the gold, just gives it a nice little sheen. Now I'm going to start decorating the cake. So I'll just take it out of the package. It's actually really nice, this cake. I've had it before. It's the Aldi one. It's like the specialty range though. Do you know, I'm going to leave it on that little board on the bottom for now. I'm just going to dust it over with a little bit of apricot jam. Make it nice and shiny. So this is actually the cake that I haven't been feeding with brandy. It's for my elderly neighbour and she doesn't like alcohol, so. And then I'm just going to start popping some fruit on. Not in any particular order. I don't want it like all uniform, I just want it quite random. Just pop the jam back in the microwave because it was going a bit cold, and it glazes much better once when it's warm. It's easier to move around and manipulate. So I've gone ahead and melted the jam again because it went quite hard, and I've just glazed over the top of it. And now I'm just going to pop a little bit of ribbon around. I had some Christmas ribbon, but it's too deep for the cake, so I'm just going to use some white ribbon. And I ordered a nice little cake stand for her, but it came and it doesn't, it's the wrong size. So I'm going to have to reorder one. And then I'm just going to put a little decorative pin in there to secure it. And then I'm just going to go back over with a bit of luster. And that's kind of it finished. Very simple but very effective, and it's just an alternative if you don't like marzipan or icing. So yeah, so that is my cheat Christmas cake. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me, I'll just turn the camera back up over now, if I can. So yeah, so that is the end of my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Till next time.